I've given a lot of thought to, how to go about creating this first video, and I've done this exact same retake so many times. But all that made me realize is one thing. No matter how much time, how many retakes, reshoots I do with this video, the videos that I make in the future is gonna blow this out the water. This video gonna be booty as long as I'm doing the right thing in the future, right? So, conclusion I came to is, just get this shit out there, just release it. So, if you're watching this in 2023, then you've caught me early on in this journey of content creation. So thank you. Right now we're currently in New York City, in a tiny ass apartment in East Village, where I sleep on the floor, and you're probably gonna hear a bunch of fucking noise outside. So, that's where we started. That's where we're starting. And, I can't wait to look back on this video years at end and, see what has changed. My name is Dank NY, but in English it's Ankar Uyghur. And for the rest of this channel's future, I'm gonna be going by the alias of Icarus. Many of you may be already familiar with the story of Icarus, a father and a son, Daedalus and Icarus, locked up in the labyrinth trying to escape. His dad creates these wings out of wax, and they're about to go on this grand escape. And before they jump and start flying, he tells his son, don't fly too close to the sun, nor too close to the water. But Icarus is a wild boy, he's not listening. He's flying. I think he grew up in the labyrinth or some shit. So he's he's a little cocky, and he does what he's not supposed to do, goes too high up, too low, and ultimately he falls to his death, never quite finding that balance. And I feel like there's a piece of Icarus' story in all of us, right? So many of us are trying to find this balance, achieve this state of balance, and most of us never achieve it, right? We meet the same fate as Icarus. But the reason I take on this alias is so that I can be the iteration that does find that balance. So let's go on this journey together. As a kid, your boy was shy, right? I came to America when I was 8 years old. It's experiencing that culture shock. It can do a little bit to your confidence. So growing up, never spoke to nobody. If you spoke to me, I would just fucking look at the floor. I can't hold eye contact, nothing like that. Shitty social skills, all that. And when I was around 17, I found out that I can better myself, that I don't have to stay this way for the rest of my life. And I started making conscious efforts to become the person that I want to be. So now I'm 24, we're in New York City. I am much greater of a man than I ever was, with the capacity to grow far, far more than I have. So, I'm excited. Let's do this. That segues naturally to what this channel is going to be about. I think as time goes on, this channel will evolve. But I think right now, really what I want to focus on is self-improvement. I feel that self-betterment really can be isolating at times. It can be lonely, and I want to let people know that they're not by themselves. We can all go on this journey together. I'm gonna put out whatever knowledge, information that I've amassed over the years, and try to help out anyone else out there. God knows I had to just find all this shit out through Reddit, YouTube, reading a bunch of stuff, and a lot of it was noise. A lot of it was bullshit. It didn't really help you really get better. It just made you pretend. And while there is merit in faking it till you make it, I feel like there's a right way of going about it. So when I was a kid, if I had some YouTuber that I could follow, that told me, you know, how their humble upbringings, what they started at, and, you know, who they are now and how they're continuing to strive and be better. I feel like that would have helped me a lot. So that's my goal. That's my immediate goal. I also do music. I've done music production for a number of years, although personal opinion, I think it's trash. I need to put more time into that. And then recently I've picked up DJing. That's been really fun. So I might sprinkle in some musical content in there. From when I started on this journey of self-betterment till now, I feel like I've built a very solid foundation. And now I think it's time to take it to the next level and start building floors on that bitch. So, you know, thank you for joining me. If you ride with me, we'll get places. I promise you. We're gonna do some great things. And that's it. I'm gonna not say too much for the first video. Like, it is what it is. You know, production's probably gonna be shitty. Edits are probably not gonna be the best, but this is where we start, you know, humble beginnings. So, thank you from me. Thank you from my cat, Mishuk. And yeah.